Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel where learning is fun, fast and focused. I'm Seifu and today we are diving into something that can seriously develop your English skills. Whether you are preparing for exams, writing essay or just want to sound sharper in conversation, the words we cover today will boost your confidence and understanding. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to get more videos. ጤና ይስጥልን እንደናችሁ እንግሊሽ ለሰን እየተዝናናችሁ ሳይንዛዛ ወይም ሳይረዝም ባጭሩ እውቀት ወደምታገኙበት ቻናል እንኳን በደህና መጣችሁ። ሰይፉ በየነ ነኝ። ለ12ኛ ክፍል ኢንትራንስ እየተዘጋጃችሁ ያላችሁ እንግሊዝኛ ንግግራችሁ ላይ ብቁ ለመሆን ላሰባችሁ ሁሉ ዛሬ ይዤላችሁ የምቀርበው የቮካብላሪ ጥያቄዎች የእናንተን በራስ መተማመንና አረዳድ ከፍ የሚያደርጉ ናቸው። ስለዚህ ቪዲዮውን እስከመጨረሻ እንድትከታተሉና ለቻናሌ አዲስ ስለሆናችሁ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ተጨማሪ ቪዲዮዎችን እንድትከታተሉ ጋብዛለሁ። Let's see the vocabulary completion part. Choose the best answer from the given alternatives. It's blank to procrastinate, but it can be difficult to break the habit. It's blank to procrastinate, but it can be difficult to break the habit. It can be difficult to break the habit. A, essential. B, appealing. C, challenging. D, useless. Procrastinate. The word procrastinate means postpone something. ፕሮክራስቲኔት የምንለው ነገር ዛሬ ነገ እያልን ማዘግየት አንድን ነገር ወደ ሌላ ጊዜ ማስተላለፍ ማለት ነው። So to procrastinate, but it can be difficult to break the habit. ይህንን ሀቢት ግን ማቆም በአንድ ጊዜ ማቆም difficult ነው፣ ከባድ ነው ይላል። So from the given choice, which one fits the blank space? A, essential አስፈላጊ ነው ይላል procrastinate. Appealing አጓጊ ነው ይላል፣ አጓጊ ሊሆን አይችልም። Challenging ይላል፣ ቻሌንጂንግ አይደለም procrastinate. Then useless can be the answer because it's useless to procrastinate, but it can be difficult to break the habit. ልምዱን በአንድ ጊዜ ማቆም ባይቻልም ፕሮክራስቲኔት ማድረግ ወይም ነገሮችን ማዘግየት ጠቃሚ አይደለም የሚለው አይዲያ ነው ያለው። So the answer is D, useless. Number 2, you are better blank your cigarette as it is dangerous to smoke at a gas station. A, hold up. B, hang up. C, get through. D, put out. Your cigarette as it is dangerous to smoke at a gas station. So what are the meaning of phrasal verbs around here? The meaning of phrasal verbs. Hold up. When we say A, hold up means to delay. But when is hang up? Hang up mean to end a phone call, that means. And nagar makom silken mezgat ማለት ነው hang up. C, get through. Get through ምንለው ነገር successfully contact to complete or finish ማለት ነው. Then put out ስንል to extinguish something. Put out mean to extinguish something, just like cigarette and fire. So as it is at a gas station, so you had better put out your cigarette as it is dangerous to smoke at a gas station can be the answer. Therefore the answer is D, put out. Next question. The problem of climate change is blank, and we need to act now to find possible solution. Act now to find possible solution. We should find possible solution. That means we are talking about the problem of climate change. So the problem of climate change is blank, and we need to act now to find possible solution. A, minor. B, burning. C, simple. D, pleasant. The problem of climate change, we are talking about the problem of climate change, and we need to act now to find possible solution. So it is a burning issue. The problem of climate change is burning issue. So minor, simple ስንል ተመሳሳይ አይዲያ ነው ያላቸው። pleasant አስደሳች ነው። The problem of climate change is pleasant ብለን we act now to find possible solution ልንል እንችላለን። So burning is the answer. So the problem of climate change is burning. That means the burning issue. So burning means urgent. That means it's very serious. So the answer is B. The problem of climate change is burning, and we need to act now to find possible solution. So it's B. Number 4, it's important to blank renewable energy source to conserve our resource for next generation. It's important to blank renewable energy. It's important to blank renewable energy source to conserve our resource for next generation. So something which is important. A, avoid. B, encourage. C, reject. D, ignore. Avoid, reject, ignore. They have almost similar meaning. So it's important to blank renewable energy. It is important for next generation. So it's important to encourage a renewable resource to conserve our resource. So the answer is B, encourage. The next one, our speaker spoke for over an hour, but Thomas was blank. He took only 10 minutes to make his points. One speaker spoke for over 1 hour. አንዱ ተናጋሪ ከአንድ ሰዓት በላይ አውርቶታል ነው የሚለው። But Thomas was blank. He took only 10 minutes to make his points. አይዲያውን ለማስተላለፍ የፈጀበት እሱ 10 ደቂቃ ብቻ ነው። ሌላኛው ተናጋሪ ደግሞ አንድ ሰዓትና ከዛ በላይ ጊዜ ፈጅቶበታል ይላል። So one speaker spoke for over 1 hour, but Thomas was A, extreme. B, brief. C, unreliable. D, natural. Brief ስንል ባጭሩ መግለጽ ነው አንድን ነገር። unreliable ስንል የማያስተማምን ማለት ነው። natural ስንል የተለመደ ማለት ነው። አሁን እዚህ ጋር one speaker spoke to over an hour, but Thomas was brief. ነገሮችን ባጭሩ መግለጽ የሚችል ማለት ነው። He took only 10 minutes. በ10 ደቂቃ ውስጥ ሐሳቡን አስተላልፈዋል ማለት ነው። Therefore, the answer is B. The next one, when you enter the house, blank your shoes and put on your slippers. A, take off. B, take in. C, take up. D, take off. The single F. When you enter the house, blank your shoes. ልክ ወደ ቤት ስትገባ ጫማህን አውልቅና ስሊፐርን ቀይር ነው አይዲያው። So take off. A, take off. Double F, that means remove. Take in means to absorb or to understand. C, take up means to occupy space or time. So when you enter the house, take off, that means take off means remove your shoes. ልክ ወደ ቤት ስትገባ ጫማህን አውልቅና ስሊፐርን ቀይር ነው አይዲያው። Double F means remove. Therefore, the answer is A. The next one, after the operation, the patient was in a blank condition that his relatives remained in a massive depression. A, critical. B, critics. C, critically. D, criticize. After the operation, the patient was in a blank condition. Condition is noun. It needs adjectives around here. So after the operation, the patient was in a critical. A, critical. B, critics. C, critically. D, criticize. So after the operation, the patient was in a critical condition that his relatives remained in a massive depression. So አስጊ ከኦፕሬሽን በኋላ ፔሸንቱ አስጊ ደረጃ ላይ ነበር። ስለዚህ ዘመዶቹ እዛ ጭንቀት ላይ ነበሩ ማለት ነው። Therefore, condition is noun. It needs adjective. Critical here is adjective. So the answer is A, critical. The next one. Some said that the wildfire in Los Angeles was not accidental. It was started by a blank act. A, deliberate. B, deliberately. C, deliberative. D, deliberation. Some said that the wildfire in Los Angeles was not accidental. It was started by a blank act. ስለዚህ አንድ ነገር purposefully የተደረገ ድርጊትን የሚያሳየን ነገር ነው። ስለዚህ deliberate intentional action ማለት ነው። it needs adjective around here. deliberate act የሚለው አይዲያ ነው። so it was started by a deliberate act, that means intentional action. deliberately is adverb, deliberative, deliberation are. So the answer is deliberate act. It is A. Abba is blank in her ability and never asks for assistance in any presentation. A. Confidential. B. Confidence. C. Confident. A. Confidential. B. Confidence. C. Confident. D. Confidently. So she's confident in her ability and never asks for assistance in any presentation. That needs adjective around here. So Abba is confident in her ability. Her confidence is excellence, you can say. But Abba is confident in her ability and never asks for assistance in any presentation. So the answer is C, confident. Next one, service providers must show. Service providers must show blank when they deal with their fellow customers. A. Tolerate is verb. B. Tolerated, past verb. C. Tolerance, noun. D. Tolerating. Service providers must show tolerance because it needs noun. So service providers must show tolerance when they deal with their fellow customers. Tolerate, tolerated, they are verbs. Tolerance, noun. So service providers must show tolerance when they deal with their fellow customers. Therefore, the answer is C. Let's see substitution. Next question. When my grandmother reviews the past years, she felt proud of her achievement. So reviews is underlined. What is the phrasal verb that replaces the underlined word? A. Looks back. B. Look around. C. Looks up. D. Look for. Let's see one by one. What's the meaning of looks back, look around, look up, and look for? Looks back mean think about the past. Look around mean examine the place. Look up mean search for information. Look for mean try to find something. So from the given choice, phrasal verbs that replace the underlined word should be looks back. When my grandmother looks back the past years, she felt proud of her achievements. So reviews mean looks back. That means think about the past. The incumbent government has a suspect on neighboring countries as they may be punishing the militants. The incumbent government has a suspect on neighboring countries as they may be furnishing the militants. Furnishing is underlined. Furnishing from this context is that providing support by bringing something. That means provide support. So አሁን በዚህ ስልጣን ላይ ያሉ አካላት ማለት the incumbent government has suspect on neighboring countries as they may be furnishing. That means providing support the militants. A. Equipping. B. Fighting. C. Counseling. D. Destroying. From the given context, furnishing the militants mean providing support for the militants. So, which word is related to furnishing? A. Equipping. Equipping means giving necessary items. So, fighting, counseling, and destroying are not related to the word which is underlined, that is furnishing, from the context. So, the answer is A. Equipping. That means giving necessary items. Students learn more when they take part in classroom discussion instead of being flaccid listeners. Flaccid is underlined. ፍላሲድ ስንል የማያዳምጥ ማለት ነው። አክቲቭ ሊስነር ያልሆነ ማለት ነው። So students learn more when they take part in classroom discussion. Students learn more when they take part in classroom discussion. ስለዚህ ፓርቲሲፔት ሲያደርጉ ይበልጥ የመማር ፍላጎታቸው ይጨምራል። So instead of being flaccid listeners ስንል A. indolent, B. flexible, C. fluent, D. talkative. A word which is related to flaccid from the given context is that indolent. ኢንዶለንስ ሰነፍ ማለት ነው፣ ማይሳተፍ ማለት ነው። አቴንቲቭ ያልሆነ የማያዳምጥ። ፍሌክሲብል፣ ፍሉወንት፣ ቶካቲቭ are not related to the given underlined words. So the answer is indolent. The government of Sudan has flouted the examination because of political instability. The government of Sudan has flouted. Flouted is underlined. So flouted ስንል ማስተላለፍ ነው። ፍሎትድ የሚለው ነገር ፖስትፖን ከሚለው ጋር የተያያዘ ነው። The government of Sudan has flouted the examination because of political instability. የፖለቲካ አለመረጋጋት በመኖሩ ምክንያት ኤግዛሚኔሽኑን ወደ ሌላ ጊዜ ፖስትፖን አረገ፣ አስተላለፈ ነው። ስለዚህ which one or which word is related to postpone? That means replace flouted. A. rejected, B. adjourned, C. disclosed, D. revealed. adjourned ስንል postpone ማለት ነው። disclosed ስንል make known or publicize, public። D. revealed ስንል make something visible ማለት ነው፣ እንዲታይ ማድረግ ነው። therefore flouted mean adjourned. adjourned mean postpone. So the answer is B. John said, I just freed myself from Kaki's history professor. All that seemed to be was an orator. John said, I just freed myself from Kaki's history professor. All he seemed to be was an orator. All he seemed to be an orator is a clue for you to decide what the meaning of the underlined word is. A. pretentious, B. talkative, C. complaining, D. worried. pretentious ስንል ያለ በቂ ማስረጃ ትልቅ ነኝ የሚል የሚኩራራ ማለት ነው። talkative ማለት it is related to loquacious. then complaining ስንል ያው complain ማቅረብ ነው። worried. so loquacious in this context mean talkative. that means very talkative. The answer is B. It has been raining without ceasing for 2 hours. It has been raining without ceasing for 2 hours. Without ceasing. Ceasing is underlined. Then A. continuing, B. stopping, C. going on, D. dropping. Going on, continuing is not related to ceasing. Without ceasing mean without stopping. It has been raining shows it's raining. So it has been raining without stopping for 2 hours. So the answer is B. The government is implementing policies to alleviate poverty and hunger. Alleviate is underlined. So alleviate in this context mean A. increase, B. aggravate, C. lessen, D. ignore. The government is implementing policies to alleviate. So alleviate poverty and hunger ስንል alleviate ማለት መቀነስ፣ ለመቀነስ መታገል ማለት ነው። ኢንክሪዝ ማለት መጨመር ነው። አግራቤት ማጋነን ነው። ስለዚህ ከዚህ ትርጉም ጋር ወይም ከዚህ አንደርላይን ወርድ ጋር አይሄድልንም። ለሰን ስንል መቀነስ ነው፣ ሚኒማይዝ ማድረግ ነው፣ ኢግኖር መተው ነው። So the answer is lessen. An opera singer can sustain a high note for a long period of time. Sustain is underlined. An opera singer can sustain a high note for a long period of time. Sustain in this context mean A. remember, B. delay, C. continue, D. stay. An opera singer can sustain mean continue doing something. Sustain means continue doing something, a high note for a long period of time. So remember ማስታወስ ነው። delay ሰረዝ መተው ነው። continue just continue doing something sustain ማለት ነው። so stay. so the answer is C. An opera singer can continue a high note for a long period of time can be the answer. Therefore the answer is C. The patient couldn't articulate words well. Even he couldn't illustrate the onset of his illness. The patient couldn't articulate words well. Even he couldn't illustrate the onset of his illness. Onset is underlined. What's the meaning of onset from the context? A. Cure. B. Symptom. C. Wait. D. Beginning. Cure መዳን ነው። Symptom ምልክት ነው። C. Wait ክብደት ነው። Beginning how to start ማለት ነው። So the patient couldn't articulate words well. Even he couldn't illustrate the beginning or start of his illness. So onset mean start or begin. Therefore the answer is D. Beginning of his illness. Listening to loud music impairs our ears by damaging its inner part. A. Involves. B. Maintains. C. Cares. D. Harms. Listening a loud music በጣም ከፍተኛ የሆነ ድምፅ impairs our ears by damaging its inner part. Impairs in this context mean A. Involves. B. Maintain. C. Cares. D. Harms. Impairs mean harms. So listening to loud music harms our ears by damaging its inner part. Therefore the answer is D. That's all about today. The next time I am going to bring you the other part of the model exam. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share. Till then, have a nice time.